Roadkill Extra appears every single weekday at Motor Trend On Demand. It's a show that gives you question and answer sessions, deeper looks into our project vehicles, behind the scenes stuff, and here's a sample right now of one of the shows that you missed last week on MotorTrendOnDemand.com. You can watch them all with a 30-day free trial. This is Roadkill Extra, and I'm about to talk about something that's become kind of a thing. See, I guess day before yesterday, we were just talking about all our car collection and everything, and we're looking out here at the crop duster, which we're painting inside the garage, as well as the orange duster here, and it happens to be parked next to the Mach 1, and Dulcich goes, you know, the duster might be a superior design to the Mach 1.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about strictly design aesthetics, the line and character of the car.
Not this particular car versus the crop duster or this one, but generally the aesthetic of the car.
Yeah, like from an industrial design standpoint. Seriously, if you would have asked me this question 20 years ago, I would never really considered it a legitimate question.
Yeah.
But, you know, my eyes have been kind of open to the beauty of the Duster.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't even really like them that much before.
What happened is I put this on Instagram. I put a picture of the crop duster and of the Disgusting, and I asked people, what do you think? The surprising thing is a bunch of people agreed with Dulcich. They said the Duster could be the better looking car. And I think that's all about the context of the ages, because like when you and I were teenagers, that wasn't a Charger or a Roadrunner or a Super Bee. It was sort of a throwaway A-body. And when it was brand new, it was like one step above the cheapest American commuter car that you could get. It wasn't a Valiant, but it was a Valiant Duster.
Pretty much.
And so it was junk, whereas the Mach 1 was the pinnacle.
And I also have to say the Mach 1 was a clean sheet of paper design. The guys that penned this car, they drew the Mustang as they wanted it to look.
From scratch.
They took the front end of the existing Valiant
and the door
and the doors, and they grafted a whole different sporty treatment to it and came up with this. But somehow, the more I look at it, the more in harmony the result happens to, appears to me.
They're both classic muscle car fastback designs. The Mach 1 is considered by most people to be like the literal pinnacle of muscle car design. You can look at top 10 lists anywhere. It's like split window Corvette, Mach 1, 68 Charger, all at the top of the list every time. The Duster never makes the list.
I mean, don't get me wrong, that is a handsome car, but
yeah,
if you kind of dissect it, look at the tail panel treatment.
Now from the rear, the Mach 1 just, you know what, for me the Mach 1 is way, way better than the Duster, but I have a deeper appreciation for the cut lines on the Duster now that we've been body working the thing. I mean, look at the complexity of this stamping right here. Look at this curve. This is a compound sort of dish, and look how this thing comes together with all of these facets like a diamond.
Oh yeah, it's the convergence of all those lines.
And these are always dented right there.
Yeah, except for that orange Duster, which is perfect.
Virtually flawless. And this is the 70 model that has no ridge down the middle of the trunk, and they changed that in later years because they oil can.
I would say taillights Duster is better than Mach 1.
No.
Well, look at those elegant slots compared. Those are just tacked on like Christmas tree ornaments on the Mustang. There's nothing special about that. These are recessed and sporty.
Dulcich, look.
Okay, flip
Show
up
me
gas.
what you got. Show me what you got.
Well, I just have an ordinary orange gas cap, which you pinched and put on your car, so I can't even show you that. Okay, door handles, I would say there's no inherent advantage. Quarter panels, this is pretty muscular, the way this bulges up and out with the big tires. Yeah. But the Duster also has this character line on the lower quarter, this flaring line up there, which gives it that bold look of performance.
That looks better as a drag car. This looks better as a road race car.
But I'll say that's okay. The side scoops, I'm not really in love with them.
Okay.
I'm a 70 Mustang
Now we get
guy.
into something that's sensitive. So,
yeah.
While this is considered the pinnacle of design, it really bothers me that you could have bought this car brand new with a 351 two-barrel. It was not a performance car. Mach 1 was a dress-up package. I mean, it had bigger brakes and suspension, but you could get a gutless engine with it. And the hood scoop is completely fake. The side scoops, completely fake. So this is nothing but a fake scoop and sticker package when it comes down to it.
Well, when they designed the Boss 302 version of the 69 Mustang, they deleted those scoops, didn't they?
Yeah, completely.
So it wasn't even a unanimous win at Ford.
I know.
But I have to say, I think that's a toss-up because the Duster was by no means a high-performance equipped car from the factory. Just like this might have come with a 2-barrel carburetor, the Duster's top option was the 340.
But this, well, I guess the equivalent would be a Duster Twister, which had the scoops and stripes and all that other rally wheels and junk, but could have come with a slant 6.
Now here's something that you're probably going to disagree with me on. And
That's
it's going to, yeah, we're usually on the same page, but I would say that arguably the nose of the Mustang is a little overstyled in 69, whereas the Duster, it's just clean, elegant, and purposeful. That's the way I see it. I mean, would you agree or disagree?
Would agree that you're high on paint fumes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this doesn't really harmonize because you have the center part, you've got these spotlight-looking lights, and then you've got these in their own binnacles. So
this is one of the most aggressive, best-looking cars in the history of ever.
Well, I mean, the Duster's no slouch either.
Okay, this is never going to end. And this is the type of stuff that we see on social media all the time. If you want to follow this sort of in-depth debate, you really want to follow us on social. It's Roadkill Show on both Facebook and Instagram. He's Steve Dulcich, only on Instagram. I'm David Freiburger on both Instagram and Facebook, and so...
What about the mirrors?
Oh, listen, all that stuff.
The mirrors, the chrome versus...
I'll give you the mirrors. The Duster mirror is way better.
Yeah. The Duster is kind of cooler. I think it is.
If you need more Roadkill Extra, go sign up for the 30-day free trial right now.